Today we're going to be going over kitting. We're going to be talking about what is kitting, when might you want to use it, and also how do you use it. So let's jump right in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Brady Agronoff. I'm a co-founder of Warehance. We're a modern WMS, and if you're looking for your first WMS or an upgrade from what you already have, go down to the link in the description below where you can get a 30-day free trial or a walkthrough of the product from one of us. So what is kitting? Kitting is simply the process of taking component products, whether that be one component of multiple quantities or multiple components, and assembling them into a singular, different SKU. This process is going to consist of creating a kit assembly task, transferring the components to a staging area, whether that be via picking or bulk transfer, and then assembling those component products into the final product and placing that back into inventory. So when should you use kitting in your warehouse? Well, a really useful case is if you're selling the same group of products together and you're selling them for, let's say, hundreds of orders over the course of a few days or thousands of orders over the course of a few days. Instead of going and picking each individual product every time, then you might want to assemble them beforehand into a kit, and you only have to do one pick for that. So let me give you an example. Let's say we're selling a toothbrush kit that you are selling the toothbrush, you're selling toothpaste, and you're selling floss. Rather than during the picking process, picking a toothbrush, a toothpaste, and a floss for every order, instead you can pre-assemble these kits so you can take them to your kitting area, assemble them, and put them back into inventory as the toothbrush kit. And then you just have to pick that one kit or that toothbrush kit during the picking process. So this avoids 3 separate picks and turns them into one. Now, one quick note is we also have bundling in Warehance, which is a bit different and can be useful in different situations. So if you are wondering when you should use bundling versus kitting, go down to the link in the description below. We have a video on that, and that can walk you through exactly when you want to use one or the other. Now to the best part, how do you actually kit your products? So we're going to be walking through our product Warehance, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So there's 2 ways that you can actually create a kit assembly task. One is going to be from a kit template, and one is going to just be based off of assembling a product. So let's go over a kit template first. So if you're going to go ahead and create a kit template, all that is you're mapping components to the final SKU. So if you go into Warehance and you go down to kitting, and then you go down to kit templates, you can go ahead and create one where you'll select the final output product. So this is going to be the kit you're putting back into inventory. And then you'll go ahead and select the components that go into this kit and specify the quantity for each. Then you can save that template and you can use it to create a kit assembly task. So to create a kit assembly task, go to the left-hand side, go over to kitting, and then you'll be brought to a table where you can create kit assembly tasks. And you can see all of your kit assembly tasks that are currently in progress. From here, click create in the top right-hand corner, and then it will ask you to select a kit template. So go ahead and select the kit template you've made, and it's going to load in all the components that you've specified, and it's going to load in the kit template product or the final product. And then you're going to say how many kits you plan to make, and then click create. Now optionally, you can also select to create kits not from a template. So in the bottom left-hand side, it'll say something along the lines of use custom kit template or something like that, and you can click on that. Select the product that you'd like to use for the kits, and then go ahead and select the components that is going to go into that kit. And once again, you'll select the quantity that you're going to create and click create. From here, you've created a kit assembly task. Now you need to transfer the inventory to a staging location. There's 2 ways to do this. First is bulk transfer, where at the bottom of the kit assembly task, you'll be able to see all of the products that need to be transferred to the staging location and select locations for each of them to pull inventory from and transfer it straight to the staging location. On the other hand, you can also do a picking flow where you're again going to specify the locations you're pulling the inventory from, and then you're going to start picking, and it will walk you through a flow that looks similar to our picking and shipping, our multi-item batch picking. However, it's going to be a bit simplified, and it's going to end with you selecting the staging location that you're dropping the inventory off at. So once you've done the transfers of the inventory to the staging location, then it's going to be a simple page that is going to ask you how many are you assembling. And when you assemble those kits at the location, you're going to go ahead and tell Warehance, I've assembled, for example, 5 kits. And then you're going to say the location you're placing those kits into. Now, this can still be the staging location, or if you're ready to put it back in inventory, you can choose a different location as well. Once you've assembled all of the kits, you can go ahead and press complete, and that task will be marked as complete. As a note, if you're a 3PL and you're trying to bill your customers for the kitting work that you do, there is an option or a category under billing that you can select kitting and charge your customers automatically for the kits that you assemble. So that's the really quick rundown of kitting and how to do it in Warehance. As a reminder, if you want a 30-day free trial or a demo of Warehance from one of us, go down to the link in the description below and we'll get you set up and started. Happy shipping.